You gonna be called Buzz today?
Yeah, we call Buzz.
All right, thanks, Buzz. Let's talk about the military side of the town, and whether it's World War II or whatever. Why don't you just sort of walk us through some of these photographs and
Be
maybe
happy
start over
to.
there and come this way with it. Tell me
First of all, the VFW here in town, one of the main functions that we're trying to do is keep the legacy of our people alive and providing the history for some. This is one of 9 frames that we have at the VFW hut that are available for people to come in and view during open houses. I'm going to go right to this one right here. This gentleman's name, I can see his son and his grandson sitting in the audience right now. His name is Osborne Randolph.
Mm-hmm.
He was a paratrooper. He was with the 102nd, if I'm not mistaken, and he jumped out of the gliders. He's a true hero. He's one of the greatest generations.
Did he make it through the war?
Yes, he did.
That's
He came back and he had his family here, and they were able to see his grandson, and a great guy. He was one of 4 brothers that served their country at one time or another. And going on, Leroy Varner and his brother J.C. Varner. Leroy's still living. He is a member of our post, as you are, needless to say. But his brother J.C. was killed in an airplane. Went out on a mission. He was an Air Force pilot,
Mm-hmm.
and never returned. And so we have a prominent place at our post for the people who gave their lives serving their country.
Well, let me ask you a question. We've
Sure.
got pictures of the men here. There's a cannon in the middle of town. Do you know anything about that cannon?
That cannon was set up here and approximately when the war was set over by the VFW and the Ladies Auxiliary.
Mm-hmm.
And they have it set up. It's set right in front of City Hall here at one time, back in the late 40s, early 50s. It's set right in front, and there was a poster,
Mm-hmm.
a billboard, that had all the names of everybody from Gibsonville who had served in the service during World War II.
Now, the current monument has the names, recognition of the war dead.
Right, just so it doesn't have the individuals. We're trying to bring the individual names back. You, in turn, we hope to have everything at the new monument out here.
Right,
We
right.
hope it'll be a great asset. But there are right now, one thing I would like to mention, there's so many from Gibsonville that served their country. It wiped out the male population when World War II broke out. And now this took one of the families.
Right.
It took here the Woodburn, 3 of them, took the whole family. The Randolph family again, the Varner family, the Overman, Billy Overman was just in here.
So
talking.
in the 1940s, when World War II is going on, 1941, 42, 43, etc., the people working at the mill used to be primarily men. And
Right.
then it shifted to be more women.
Exactly.
Okay.
All the guys went into the military.
Right.
They went to serve their country.
So when the women were working in the mill, when the war was over, what happened to those jobs?
Well, for the most part now, they didn't have the veterans law there at that time where you came back and got your job.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them were rehired, but in turn, a lot of the ladies did stay on. And it was about a 50-50 type situation in those days. And I can remember the people, I can remember the ending of World War II. The whistles here in town were blowing.
All right.
And people were running out shouting. They were dancing in the streets. And it was a great celebration. I can remember
Anybody
that.
have any photographs of that, do you think?
I'd be very truthful. I'm sure they do. I hope they'll turn
All
them
right.
up. I'm hoping that anyone that has a loved one
Mm-hmm.
that has served in the war, not just World War II, but Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, etc., will bring in and let us honor them, because we don't want that legacy to ever
They're
die.
going to go away.
No, sir.
Well, Buzz, I appreciate you bringing these in.
Thank
Thanks
you
very much.
You bet.
And I don't think we can scan these.
No,
because
you
they're
can't.
under
That's
glass.
unfortunate.
But
But they can come in and see them at any time
Okay, great.
during regular holidays.